Alright, this is Jonathan Asierto. This is my presentation video, not the demo for the application itself, but the presentation video that I'm making just in case I have a problem with my mic on presentation night in class. So this is for my basketball game that I'll be presenting. I created this by myself. I have no other team members with me. So what it is it's a basketball game, and I call it just basketball game. It's my first attempt at a functioning 2D game. So it's a little rough, but allowed me to gain a lot of experience, some experience with 2D graphics, physics, game engines, such as the AND engine, which is what I'm using for this project. For user input, I incorporate touch and one of the sensors, which in this case was the accelerometer. Gave me a little bit of experience with some actual game design to actually make the fully functional game my first. So cover such topics as collisions and scorings and UI and all things that need to go into a functioning game. Competition for this particular type of application or game is there's a lot of physics games out there, simple ones for casual entertainment, which is very popular, and they're great for young children. Parents want to be able to distract their children or give them something to do. Can just hand them over their mobile devices. And what's great about these games, or the strength of these games, is that they're relatively simple and there's no learning curve. So a child could pick up games such as Cut the Rope, Fruit Ninja, and Angry Birds, and that's why they're popular. Same with adults. It's nice to be able to just pick up a game, hand it over to somebody, and they just look at the game and they give it a go, and they already know how it works. And the only thing you really need to separate your game out from other people and make it special is you need a novel concept, in my opinion. I don't have that right now, but that's what I'm working on. The problem with this space in the market is that because of the relative ease of creation, it's probably saturated right now. So you need a way to differentiate yourself from the other apps out there. So at this point, we probably move over to the demonstration. I'm going to go ahead and skip over just because presumably I had some problems with my mic, so I'm just going to run into this retro intro outro spectrum. Okay, so retro. I learned simple game design, learned how to leverage the power of a free open source 2D game engine, AND engine. Class coverage on sensors and 2D, 3D was very helpful. We did cover a little bit of a game concept design, and found that a good lead into this. I did have to pick up a lot of knowledge on myself on the internet and with some books that I picked up on AND engine. Actually, just one book that's out there. It's very sparsely documented engine. So the best source is an online message board where other developers are developing with AND engine, and there's a lot of info shared there, but it's sparse. So part of the challenge early on was just figuring out how to load AND engine into the environment. They just switched over at the turn of the year to a new version, and so a lot of things that used to work and things that were in the book that I bought to help me through this, a lot of them didn't work with the newer version, so I had to comb through the code myself and figure out how to fit things together, how things work, and understand them a little bit more, so I could correct them myself, and other things I found on the message board in order to help me with that. Intro, use of the Box 2D, that's for the physics part of the game, where you can have objects bouncing around on the screen with friction, density, and vectors for movement. A popular physics engine out there is Physics Box 2D. There's a Java port for that that works with the AND engine. It's packaged with it, or maybe it's added in. I forget. It's a powerful tool to simulate physical interaction in games. I found it very, very powerful and helpful. Made things a lot easier once you understood how to use it and hook everything together. So, outro. When this game app was created for the learning experience, this game app was created for the learning experience. No real intention to release it to the market. Maybe after some redesign on the actual game concept, I want to come up with something a little more clever. But it's a building block. I want to be able to use this physics engine to do something real simple but fun, and that's what I think I'll be doing after this quarter. Now that I have a little experience actually making a fully functional game. Thank you.